10 expensive things that aren't worth your money. Showing off expensive stuff is undoubtedly a common thing in our society. When we hear the word expensive products, we immediately think better products. But let me tell you something, not all expensive things are good. We sometimes put a lot of money on something, but we never think that the same thing for a less price probably is way better. And not only better for usage, but better for your pocket. In today's topic, we're going to talk about expensive things that aren't worth your money. These things, you can easily change it for something cheaper with the same effect. If you're interested in knowing what kind of things are on the list, then please keep watching. Number 1. Hardcover books. Hardcover books are really beautiful, we can't say no. It does look really nice on your bookshelf. Whenever your favorite author comes out with a new book, you always have to choose between hardcover or paperback. Hardcover books are twice as expensive as the paperback ones. You know they're both the same, right? If you're planning on reading the book once, why waste your money on buying a hardcover one? However, if you're thinking about going somewhere and taking your book with you, paperback is definitely your choice because hardcover is just not that portable. Plus, it's just some extra weight to carry. However, there's a better idea than both choices. You can simply rent one from a library for free and give it back when you finish. Number 2. AirPods and high-end headphones. There are lots of people that put a lot of money on AirPods and high-end headphones, like the Beats ones by Dr. Dre, which both are really expensive, $200 or more. Not every expensive pair of headphones is worth their price. In some cases, you wind up paying for branding or style and not necessarily audio quality. Finding cheap and good quality headphones may not be difficult. There are plenty of other brands that offer headphones in every conceivable style, color, and price point, many of which also tout a great listening experience. With $20, you can get ones with great audio quality. It's that simple. Unless you plan on becoming a professional DJ, go grab a $10 pair from your local Target or Walmart and see how much money you end up saving. Number 3. Upscale hotel rooms. Luxurious hotel rooms are very appealing to the eyesight. When we see a fancy hotel room on social media and on magazines, the first thing that comes to our mind is that we want to take a nap on that big king-size bed or take a vacation and spending the night in one of these rooms. Now let's go back to reality. If you're going on a vacation, you're probably going to spend the majority of your time outside the hotel. So basically, you're only paying to sleep there for a night or two. Why pay tons of money when you can simply get yourself a more budget-friendly room where you can sleep normally just like any other room? I'm not saying go to a one-star hotel where sometimes you have to share the bathroom with other guests. The point is, you can simply get yourself a decent private room with a good price rather than spending thousands on a luxurious room that you will only be sleeping in. 2 different rooms, 2 different prices, one purpose. Choose wisely. Number 4. Fancy hair salons. Like all people, we want our hair to look like the best it can, and maybe a high-end salon could offer that. But is a more expensive haircut really worth the price? Well, it depends. Not all upscale salons are good, and not all cheap ones are bad. If you find yourself a good hairstylist for a cheap price, why put so much money on fancy hair salons and have the same results, or even better? There are so many talented people that work in normal hair salons for a very decent price. All you have to do is look. It's not so hard finding one. Just ask your friends or family members. They probably experienced someone worth it with a good budget. It's not always about putting big money to be satisfied with the results. Don't just try one salon, try many so you expand your possibility on finding the perfect one. Then you will definitely find that one good expensive hair salon. Number 5. Robot vacuum cleaners. Vacuuming your house is one of those chores that nobody wants to do. So of course, you thought about buying a robot vacuum cleaner. And why not? You're absolutely right. Who doesn't want to reduce their cleaning time and do something they love with the time they spared? It sounds too good to be true, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Robot vacuum cleaners are definitely not worth it. Let me tell you why. Sometimes you can go months without cleaning your standard vacuum cleaner. However, The robot vacuum cleaner does not have a large container to carry all the dirt. That means you have to clean it more often, like faster than you think you would. Also, it only works on level surfaces, so if you have a multi-level house, you have to carry it around, especially if you have kids with their toys all over, like Legos and stuff. That will be a huge problem. You will have to babysit it all the time. And for the most part, this robot vacuum has a maximum 2 hours battery life, so be ready to charge it in between the rooms. Let's not forget it being incredibly expensive, between $400 to $1,000. Number 6. Diet products. Losing weight is one of the hardest things to do, and one of the common things most people want. Not only losing weight, but gaining weight as well. That's why some people give magical diet products a try, hoping for a quick and effective result. Unfortunately, most of these products do not work. In fact, many will advise you to diet and exercise while taking the supplement. Like seriously, if you diet and exercise alone, you will get the results you need, or else you wouldn't be taking any product, right? However, many of these companies will trick you by doing commercials and paying influencers or social media to advertise the supplement with false feedbacks. And for the worst part, many of these pills can be addictive, so make sure what you are actually buying before using anything. Also, if you just want to lose weight, you can visit a registered dietitian or simply do it the old-fashioned way. Drink more water, cut off on sugar, and add more vegetables to your diet. Number 7. Purebred dogs. Buying a purebred dog from a breeder can cost you $1,000 and way more. Let's not forget that they are more likely to develop health problems such as breathing difficulties and hip dysplasia, which can be very expensive to treat as well. However, you are not only paying a lot of money on the purchase and medical treatments, but it means you are turning your back to another dog in a pound who truly needs a home. If you really want a certain kind of breed, you can find one in a shelter or keep yourself updated from these shelters if they receive or rescue a breed of the specific kind. That way you can adopt and both you and the dog will end up being happy. In addition to saving an animal's life, you will be able to save up a lot of money because adopting a dog can be very cheap. Also, most of the rescued animals in the shelter are mixed breed, meaning they are likely to live longer and cost less in vet bills than a pure breed. Number 8. Cable TV plans. Cable TV plans are really expensive, and with the many affordable streaming services now available, more and more people are opting to cut it off. The average consumer spends $103.10 on cable per month, and let's not forget having to watch commercials, while subscription streaming services cost significantly way less without any kinds of commercials. Lucky for us, companies like Netflix, Amazon, and HBO are giving us the best service with only a few dollars a month. So why pay for cable while you can enjoy great movies and series experience with the best companies in the world with less cost? Number 9. Brand new smartphones. So your phone took a plunge, you ran over it by mistake, or it just stopped working altogether. Is it time for a new phone? That's probably a yes. You need a new one. Or you're just bored with your current one and need an upgrade. And of course, you're interested in buying the latest model of your favorite brand. Nowadays, it's becoming a thing for people changing their phones every year when the latest model arrives. So what happens to all the old models? They go into sale and drop hundreds of dollars of previous year's price, and they still work great. If you want a new phone, you can just purchase last year's model for a perfect price and work just like the brand new model. You just have to know on what you should spend your hard-earned money. And finally, number 10, expensive skincare products. Building a beauty routine can feel overwhelming and refreshing. Every day, there's a new product that claims it will give you that perfect skin. Plus, it can be very expensive too. Some companies take advantage of their famous brand name. That makes people think it's worth buying their products because, you know, it's a known brand. Then after that, you end up wasting hundreds of dollars on promising skin products that leaves your skin the same, or even worse, with acne. Anyways, that's some companies, not all of them. However, it doesn't mean you should stop taking care of your skin. You can simply look for a product that matches with you. Like many good expensive products, there are many good decent price products that will have the same effect on you. Just choose wisely.